Hello and welcome, my dear fellas. This is the clash between Antonio Nogueira and Roy Nelson. Antonio Minotauro Nogueira, well, he is a submission god, a submission specialist. Roy Nelson is one of the most experienced fighters who have ever participated in the event and in UFC. And as Dana White called him, the most unathletic person who has ever participated in the competition. A submission god will square off against an all-rounder. It's very hard to submit Roy Nelson, though. He knows to defend submissions very well. Let's see. Nogueira with 1-2, great kicks and connections for Nogueira. Nelson trying to shoot in. This might not be smart. Of course, Nogueira is trying to go for the omoplata, and he switches to the armbar. Oh man, this guy is a submission god. He intentionally pulled guard. He is going for the armbar, and now he switches to a triangle choke. Look at those submission switches. Nogueira is a god on the ground, and Nelson is having a hard time defending this. But so far, Nelson looking pretty okay. Nelson with a slam. Nogueira is going for the armbar again, and switches to a triangle choke. Oh man, it's so dangerous with Nogueira on the back. Nogueira is one of the most dangerous guys on the back. He switches to an armbar again. Oh man, look at these submission switches. These submission switches are looking unreal. These are unreal looking submission switches. Nelson slips out of it, lands a punch. Nelson is trying to stay on the top of his opponent. Nogueira knows to work off his back, but he decides to get up. Kicks for Nogueira, short range punches. Oh, Nogueira rocks him. Nogueira with a body shot, and Nelson caught a kick. Well, Nogueira is good on the ground, but he is bombing with those punches. Like kicks for Nogueira, big punches again. Nelson not defending punches from Nogueira. He probably knows that Nogueira is a submission god, and for some reason, fighters in the clinch. Nogueira trying to pull guard. Nelson stops him. Nogueira pulls guard intentionally. Nelson is trying to transition through guard. He is in the side control. Nogueira with butterflies. More punches for Nogueira. Nelson with great body punches. Great head kicks for Nelson. Oh, big hooks for Nelson. He might rock Nogueira here. Oh, Nogueira is rocked. Down Nogueira goes. Nelson goes for a rear naked choke. I think this was a horrible call by Roy Nelson because Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira is a submission guard. He's gonna end up on the top of him. Let's see, he's trying to transition through guard. No, Nelson closes the guard. Nogueira trying to capitalize on this. No. Nogueira again with big punches. Well, round one was pretty close, got to say, but I might even give it to Nelson. Both fighters scored the knockdown. We've seen head rocks. Good job executing your throws. Well, Nogueira wants to fight off the back. You know that very well. Nogueira is trying to fight off the back, and Roy Nelson is just too experienced to get submitted. It's not easy to submit Roy Nelson. You know that very well. Heading into round two. Nogueira with 1-2. Nelson with big punches. Again, big punch by Nogueira. Oh, big punch by Nelson. Nogueira has to pull guard now. He has to work off the bottom. Nogueira takes the back. He's trying to take Nelson down. I think he will be... Oh, yeah, he drags Nelson down. He's in the side control now. Goes to the arm triangle choke. Doesn't look too deep to me. See this leg? This arm is not entangled. It is trapped, but not entangled. Nelson is trying to survive. Big punches for Nogueira. And big heavy hands for Nogueira. Nelson recovers. Okay, we've seen another head rock. Nogueira with another hammer fist. Nelson is trying to survive in this mode. Nogueira in the mount. Well, he has a lot of options from the mount. Now he advances to side control. Wise decision. Mount. Okay, big punches. He goes to the mount again and again advances to side control. Landing some punches. Now he goes for a potential knee bar. Oh, goes for a heel hook. Now again switches to a knee bar. Oh, Nelson slips out of it. Oh, big punch. Nogueira rocks Nelson. Nogueira dropped him with a big punch. Nelson is rocked again. Nogueira is going for the ankle lock. He could go for a submission switch from here. He's trying to finish Nelson. Now he switches to a heel hook. Yeah, he's switching to a heel hook, but so far, Nelson's submission defense is on point. He slips out of it. Nelson with the sprinting punch. Big punches for Nogueira. Nogueira rocks him again. Big punch. Nogueira knocks him out. Holy smokes. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy scores a knockout victory. How on earth was that? Haven't seen it coming, to be honest. Really haven't seen it coming. Was a massive surprise to me. I haven't seen this one coming. I'm actually a bit shocked. Look at this big right hand. It seems Roy Nelson wasn't defending his opponent's punches. He was thinking that Nogueira doesn't have good striking, which is true. Nogueira has never been a good striker, but it seems this time he was able to capitalize on his punches. What a great victory by Minotauro Nogueira. Superb victory. And a knockout victory for a BJJ god.